my friends. Welcome in to the Eric Zane Show podcast, a daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures. As I'm having a technical issue. Damn mouse is working about as good as I do. It's not great. I want to shut off the music, but I don't seem to be able to. Fucking shut up. Welcome into it, and so glad that you are here. It's an absolute disaster outside where I am at. There has been just an unbelievable amount of snow falling. It is a damn good thing. It is a damn good thing that Pooh Bear decided not to travel, because it would have been an absolute catastrophe. What's crazy is where I'm at. They're like, yeah, it's going to snow. And then all of a sudden, what starts out as just, a few inches, then somehow the lake effect snow machine decides it's going to dump another foot. That's where we are today, and it's a damn good thing because she can't drive on dry pavement. If she's driving and it's 75 degrees with bright sunshine, that is, her driving ability is that of you or I in conditions like now, a foot of snow on the ground. One of the worst drivers that has ever walked the planet, and that also continues for my daughters. And a lot of it stems from just the inability to not put a safe distance between her vehicle or their vehicles and the vehicle in front of them. I'm like, you're going to get yourself hurt one day. Well, yeah, but it's I'm losing time. I want to go faster. And no matter what I say, I'm like, well, why don't you go the same speed as they are? Just put more space between you. Yeah, but I'm not getting there as quick as I could if I was right on their tail. And I go, why does this not really resonate? I don't know how else to explain it to you. You are going the same speed. You'll get there 1 second later. I don't understand it. And then my daughter is the same way, and particularly Jackie, because on the Civic, it's got that deal where if the person in front of you brakes and you're about to hit them, an alarm sounds. So every time I'm talking to her, I hear the alarm going off. So I go, you're too close to the vehicle in front of you. And she just laughs. I go, okay, fine. Laugh it up. That's hysterical. So we got bombed. And, plans changed for Pooh Bear. She was going to go hang out with my dad and Joanne for the weekend. Now that's not happening. I also had plans. I wanted to go and look at all the fraud buses at the Camper Travel Trailer RV show. And then it dawned on me, I'm just too damn busy. I couldn't do that. And then one of you sent me a video, which it's too much minutia to get into with you right now, which also put me in a frame of mind of why do I want to go to this show? Because it's so damn annoying. And it was a kind of like a short 3-minute piece about how that whole industry has gone to shit. And it explained why these pieces of equipment are the garbage that they are. And it's not just what I bought. It's industry-wide. Bread Bull Brain Chris has wanted to stop by the Thor section. Say howdy? Yeah, I don't know about that. Chris in Buffalo says you saved yourself the $200,000 mistake this year. Something else that Pooh Bear doesn't understand. Stand by. I got to sneeze. She's like, I got an idea. Why don't we just get another one? I go, similar to not being able to follow along with the simple logic of following too close to the vehicle in front of you. How come I have to keep explaining this? I go, we owe $140 some $1,000. If you sell it, you'll get a maximum of maybe $120,000. So what does that mean? She goes, well, then we owe another $20 some $1,000. I go, that's correct. That comes off of what you can spend on the next one. And right away I can see that she's not getting it. It just doesn't resonate. I go, even worse, you take it to a show like that, you're going to get a fraction of that. So if they take 75, that means I still owe another, what, $70,000+. It's even worse of a scenario. What the hell is wrong with you? Bread Bull Brain Chris says just spend more on the next one. Roll over whatever you owe under the new one. Easy peasy. No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is easy peasy. Nick says, is your house paid off? No, but I actually owe less on the house than I do this fucking bus. Jeremy says it's like a 401k rollover, but the opposite. Nick says, wow. Yeah, it's basically 2 house payments. Bread Bull Brain Chris says it's always best to start out upside down. Cole with another shitty suggestion. Sell your house, pay off the fraud bus, and live in it. Alan says, oh my God, that hurt me hearing you say that. Essentially, for the past 2 years, I have taken $1,250 and lit it on fire. Not to mention the cost of the insurance, the cost to store the fucking thing, the gasoline. Fuck. Honestly, if we had not pulled the trigger on that, oh my God, we'd be rolling in dough. I mean, I still am because I can sell the podcast. It's like Pooh Bear's like, yeah, why are you working so much? Why are you working so hard? I go, yeah, yeah, that's why. That's why. So if you know anybody that wants to be on the podcast, by all means, point them in my direction. I'll be happy. I will be happy to put them on here. Bread Bull Brain Chris says, you really should be selling these things. You've got me convinced. Fuck. Part of me wants to share this fucking thing with you, just to give you an idea of how much shit goes into this. Let's see. Ryan Jones. All right, this is it. You got to sit through this.
In June.
If I have to watch it, you have to watch it. Gives you an idea why 80% of new RVs are garbage.
2025, the Wall Street Journal released a damning investigation that the recreational vehicle industry tried to
Sorry if the volume's low.
bury. Why are brand new units leaking on the dealer lot, and why does one manufacturer have more recalls than any car company in the United States?
Which is, by the way, mine.
We are going to expose the engineering disasters destroying this industry and show you the only 3 types of vehicles you should actually buy with your money. If you have walked onto a dealership lot recently, you might believe you are looking at a competitive marketplace with dozens of heritage brands. You see names like Airstream, Jayco, Keystone, and Tiffin, and you assume these are different companies competing to build a better product for your family. That is an illusion. The reality is that two massive corporations control 80% of the entire market. Thor Industries and Forest River have spent the last 2 decades buying up every
Thor is what I purchased.
independent competitor in sight, and they have replaced skilled craftsmanship with a business model that prioritizes volume over everything else. When you buy a Keystone or a Heartland, you are not buying from a small team of craftsmen in Indiana. You are buying from a subsidiary of Thor Industries, a publicly traded company focused on quarterly earnings. The problem starts on the factory floor with a compensation system known as piece rate pay. In the automotive industry, workers are generally paid by the hour, which encourages them to take their time and ensure the bolt is tightened correctly. But in the recreational vehicle industry, workers are not paid by the hour, they are paid by how many units they push out the door every single day. This creates a perverse incentive structure where speed is the only metric that matters to the employee's paycheck. If a worker stops the line to fix a crooked cabinet or a loose wire, he is literally taking money out of his own pocket and the pockets of his coworkers. That leads to the horror stories mechanics see every day, such as screws puncturing microwaves, furnace flues that do not line up with the exhaust vents, and electrical wires stapled through the center because the installer did not have time to route them around the frame.
Okay, now I haven't had any of those issues, but they had to replumb the toilet, the shower leaked, numerous mechanical breakdowns with pieces of equipment.
These are not accidental oversights. They are the inevitable result of the payment structure implemented by these massive conglomerates. But poor assembly is only half the problem. The materials themselves have been engineered to fail. The most fatal engineering flaw in the modern industry is the laminated sandwich wall design. To save weight and cost, manufacturers stopped building frames out of aluminum and started gluing fiberglass skins to a substrate. Ideally, that substrate would be a composite material that is impervious to water, but to save money, they almost always use a cheap wood product called Luan plywood. They glue the fiberglass to the Luan, then glue the Luan to a block of styrofoam and call it a wall. This works fine until the moment water touches it. Because these units are vibrating down the highway at 70 miles per hour, the seals on the roof eventually crack, and water always finds a way in. When water hits that cheap Luan plywood, it dissolves the glue and
Look
the
at all these horrible
wood begins to rot
videos of rotted out wood.
from the inside out. You will see bubbles forming on the side of the vehicle, a condition known as delamination.
My
Once
brain's delaminating watching this.
Lamination begins, it is chemically impossible to repair because you cannot inject new glue into a rotted piece of wood. At that point, your $80,000 asset becomes a worthless total loss that no dealership will accept as a trade-in. You might think the warranty will protect you from these defects, but the warranty process is effectively a scam designed to wear you down. When you take your broken vehicle back to the dealership,
Okay, so I did this. I purchased this warranty. Listen to how they describe the warranty.
you enter a bureaucratic nightmare where the dealer cannot fix anything without approval from the manufacturer. They have to take photos, submit a claim, and wait for a corporate representative to give approval on the labor hours. The manufacturer will often deny the claim or approve it, but say the specific part is on back order for months. It is standard practice for dealerships to keep your vehicle for 3 to 6 months while they wait for corporate approval on a single part. You are still making the monthly payments and paying for insurance on a vehicle that is sitting in a parking lot gathering dust.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
In June 2025, the
Okay. So thank you to whoever sent that along. That would be Joe. Mr. Joe Hughes. Oh, my God. Amy says, Easy, can you share this link in the notes? Of course I will. So I guess what I'm telling you is, if you have any, in fact, I'll share it right here, right now with you. If you have any plans of buying one of these pieces of shit, don't do it. Do not do it. And that would be a question to ask, I think. Like if you were, let's say you were thinking about it, and from whoever, whatever dealership or whatever manufacturer, ask that question. So I need to know when it comes to the manufacturing, Are you paying the people who are building these units by the hour or by the unit? I need to know that. And then don't trust them because they're going to lie to you. All right? This is fucking terrible. Rebecca says, what I'm hearing is that I need to buy an older used RV. Well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, that makes sense to begin with because they depreciate so amazingly quick. So, yeah, I would say go back a bit and buy one. But the way they described it as this monopoly where it all comes from the same manufacturer but under different brand names, sounds like radio to me. I think there are a few diamonds in the rough. I'm fairly certain that if you shop for an Airstream, those silver ones that look like they're outdated, but they're not, those are much better, higher quality on the build. Last week, we talked quite a bit about the internet duo Josh and Jace. And everybody except Nick loves these guys. I even got messages from folks saying, look at this. Can you believe that Nick said this shit about them? They're awesome. They're doing something for the local charity. There's an organization in West Michigan known as Mel Trotter Ministries. And when they were tooling around in my neck of the woods, Ben Glaze gives me a throw up emoji. They encountered the folks at Mel Trotter Ministries. And they made a nice post. We wanted to come back here as an update. We're a bit emotional. Yesterday, we visited a nonprofit organization in Grand Rapids called Mel Trotter Ministries. They aim to help families and individuals struggling with homelessness in the local area. The reason we are emotional is because as of right now, you helped raise over $40,000 in just 24 hours. That's awesome. $40,000 from you guys, from shares, from messages, from kindness, from belief. After visiting the shelter, hearing the stories, and seeing the faces behind what you do, we felt it in our hearts that we had to help. We asked America to come through, and boy, did you. So people emptied their pockets and gave $40,000 to this organization. So to me, this story's been nothing but fantastic. Then these boys made their way up north. Look at here they are. They're sledding. They're being all goofy and wacky. More fun. Going down the hill. They visited an igloo up at the Boyne Mountain Resort. That is in the northwest side of Michigan. They walked on a sky bridge. Each one of these videos gets thousands of views. And this is how they fund their adventures. People from all corners of the area are going out to see them and having a great time. So everything was awesome. Everything was awesome until it wasn't, though. Look at this, too, by the way. They ate dinner at a Mexican restaurant in Grand Rapids. And they said, we've been booked 100% the last 2 nights and up 120% in sales since your visit. So if they show up, people hear it. That's incredible. Here they're doing a stupid video that no doubt, look at 5.4 million views. So when you put out a video, like 2-3 million views is a couple $1,000. So they probably they shoot this 22-second stupid video and made thousands of dollars. And I am not complaining about what they do. I fucking love it. I think it's great that people get so much joy out of what they do, and they make money off of it.
Code Red, mate, look at the snow. How?
There's loads of it.
Are we Gonna get out! There's a lot of snow. Get shoveling now. What if we get snowed in? Who might get snowed in, mate? Keep shoveling. What's going on? Gotta make a path for the snow. Nice, so the car can get out. That's good. Keep digging, keep digging. We've got to make a path for the car. I like it. Keep going, keep going.
Okay, now, as corny as that is, everybody loves it. Now, they haven't gotten to the point yet where they publish a video of butt sex, but I don't know. The Easy Gaydar, which is strong, has been popping a little bit. As you know, I'm a little bit gay. And one of my children is gay. So I think that they get a little gayness from me. I think my daughter does. And I think that that makes me one with my gay sisters and brothers. So I've been getting a vibe of that there might be some butt sampling going on between these guys. Is anybody else feeling what I'm feeling? Rebecca says, great gaydar, except when it comes to your daughter. Well, I found out that there's some science to that you just don't think of your child that way. Stevie says, nope, they're both straight. Jace has traveled here with his girlfriend. Okay, all right. So maybe I'm wrong. Cole does not like these two. He says they're annoying as shit. All right, so then I wake up, and Sunday, there's some bad news to report. This is a new development.
Hey guys, this isn't a positive update. I walked into where we're staying, and Josh was on the floor in a lot of pain.
Sorry. I don't know why that.
Hi guys, this isn't a positive update. I walked into where we're staying, and Josh was on the floor in a lot of pain. The on-site medical team have been with him. They're with him now. I can't do anything. I've been told to kind of step away. EMS are on the way, so I'll keep yours updated as I can. Send us your love and prayers. Hi guys, this is Shane. The on-site medical team have been...
Something happened to Josh. And here he is. He's all fucked up.
I can't. Can you scoot back? Run up.
He's in terrible pain. Jason. John.
We'll follow up behind you, John, yeah?
They're putting him in the ambulance, and away they go. Look at him. He is messed up. So a couple things happened. First of all, some armchair docs were suggesting what could be the problem. What could lead to such pain? Tyler says clearly Jace rammed Josh's asshole too hard. Jeremy says, I cannot wait for their review of the American medical system. Alan says it could be a cover-up. My wife's uncle is super gay, and his partner was married to a woman for 30 years. Chris in Buffalo says eggplant emoji in the donut emoji is what I'm guessing. Nick says faked for views and publicity. Yeah, I don't believe that. I do not believe that. I believe there's something wrong. Numerous people are suggesting some type of pancreas issue, perhaps gallstones or kidney stones, that intense onset of pain. That could be what it is. They did follow up, as Nick says, I hope it's AIDS. For some reason, some of the audience members have been very hateful to Josh and Jace, and I can't figure out why. Haters. Now, here we are. Josh is now, this is the update. We made it to the ER. Tests are underway to see what's wrong. Josh said the American medicines are, quote, mental, so it looks like they're working. We have also seen people mentioning setting up a GoFundMe to cover any medical bills. That's so lovely and kind, but please don't worry. We have travel insurance, and we are covered, thank God. Josh is a little all over the place at the moment with the painkillers and exhaustion, so we'll update as soon as we can. Thank you for understanding. We are so blessed to have the support we do. You are all amazing. We love you. All right. Another update. He doesn't really say anything here. It just talks about how he's thankful with everybody's, concerns. But we don't know yet what's going on. Tyler says if it's gallstones, he should have just slept it off per EZ's medical recommendation. Rebecca says, I'm guessing appendicitis. Bread Bull Brain Chris says they were shoveling like crazy people the night before. I'm guessing pinched nerve, twisted back. Another horrible comment from Nick in Houston. He says, injured from sucking so much D. What an absolutely ridiculous comment that is. We have several audience members who are absolutely animals, with Tyler suggesting Jace rammed Josh's asshole too hard, and Nick's horrible comment there. My God. Pooh Bear is home today. There is no school. They already weren't having school. So, and then it snowed like hell. So I want to see if she can shed some light on this.
Hello?
Pooh Bear.
Yeah.
We are discussing Jason Josh.
Yeah.
There
Have
is.
you heard how they're doing?
Well, they haven't said what's the matter. He's just basically was talking about how appreciative they were that everybody was wishing them well.
Yeah.
Been a
He's still
couple.
in the hospital?
Yeah, I think so. There's been a couple suggestions.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing there? It's quite noisy.
I'm eating my fruit and yogurt bowls.
I had brought up earlier that I was wondering if these two were lovers. Do you think that they are lovers?
No,
No?
I don't think so. I think they're just besties.
One of the audience members, Stevie, said that one of them brought his girlfriend, and then others are suggesting that it could all just be a ploy. Tyler had a thought about the injury. Based on that, he said Jace rammed Josh's asshole too hard.
Okay. What a sick dick.
Tyler also says if it's gallstones, he should have just slept it off per the Eric Zane medical recommendation.
Yeah, exactly.
Did that happen to you?
Yeah.
I will never, ever feel good about that.
Go back to bed.
Yeah, go back to bed. You'll be fine. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what are you doing for your day off? There's not a lot you can do. We're snowed in.
Yeah. The weatherman said you should stay in bed
Okay.
and read your book.
Okay, there you go. So far, are you comfortable?
The deck needs to be shoveled, so I might try and do that, but I don't have any snow pants.
No, don't do that. I'll take care of that. Are you comfortable with the pace of the library being constructed?
Yeah.
All right, good. I'm glad to hear that.
It's going to take time. I'm okay with that.
I was talking with the audience about how you suggested I should go and trade in the old bus and get a new one.
Yeah. It's too late now. It's over. The
Well, I know.
RV show's over.
Well, you could go to any place and get one. Why is that a good idea?
This one just sucks.
Right, but what was the? I don't know if you remember the thing I said to you. Why we can't?
Well, yeah.
What is it?
I know why we can't. I'm just saying because we've been through so much hell with this that they
Yeah.
should accommodate us.
Yeah, I know, but they can't. So what's the what's the big holdup?
With what?
How come I can't just go and get another one?
I don't know, because you owe $1 million on it?
There we go.
Yeah.
The audience is also very impressed with me talking about your ability to keep a safe distance with a car in front of you.
I am. I can.
Okay. All right, I love you.
Why is this turning on me all of a sudden? Dicks.
Very loud. Okay. Okay, I love you.
See you later. Love you too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Chris says Pooh Bear is the reason for blind spot indicators. Megan is here. Hello to you. We were just talking about Josh and Jace. And we were wondering what you thought about them having butt sex. Is that even... Has anybody thought of that? Cole says, can we get weathermen to tell women to stay off the roads every day, even summertime? Nick says, need to take the RV for a drive in a thunderstorm. Hint, hint. Yeah, I know what you're saying there. But that still wouldn't work. You see, what they would pay out on that is not going to be even close to what I owe on it. I just have to grin and bear it. All right. The Buffalo Bills fired their head fucking coach this morning. Or it's reported, Sean McDermott. I don't know if this is great. This guy was he's like a premier coach. In fact, they were 12-5 this year. They're winners virtually every year. There's always a disaster moment that happens in the playoffs. That's kind of been a Buffalo thing forever. And in the most recent game, there was a lot of things that happened that Sean McDermott had no goddamn effect on. Like Josh Allen throwing 2 picks and fumbling 2 more. Like the refs fucking ruining the goddamn game in overtime with this horrific call. One of the biggest Baltimore or Bills fans ever, Carl Hamburger. He's so busy these days, he just doesn't pick up anymore. Or either that, or he just hates my guts. Tyler says,
Hi, you've reached...
call Stu. I will call Stu. Another enormous Bills fan, as is Chris Perry. Cole says, better question for the NFL. How are the Bills-Broncos? How is the Bills-Broncos play an interception? And the game last night, Rams-Bears, is a down by contact. Same fucking play. Megan says, my kid's a Denver Broncos fan. That was the most stressful game for his 15-year-old heart. Tyler says, Sean McDermott.
Sir, please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you when I can.
I like how Stu leaves his outgoing messages while his window's open in his car. What a dumbass. Stu, it's easy.
Oh, my God. Eric, how are you?
I'm podcasting.
I figured.
Yeah. So, can you believe Sean McDermott's getting fired?
No. But I figured if anyone was going to get fired, it was going to be Bean, the general manager, because he's the one who gets the players. McDermott makes chicken salad out of chicken shit. And but there you go, man.
I'm floored by this. Is that this?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he can't. I mean, Josh Allen was shit, and yet they were still ready to win that game. If it hadn't been for the refs, they would have.
So, I mean, you're not a Bills fan. So, was that a catch? Did Brandon Cooks catch that, or was that an
Absolutely. That was not an interception. That was 100% a catch.
Yeah.
He caught it.
Yeah.
He went down. And then I am so sick and tired of them frame by framing it milliseconds at a time to determine if the ball is moving in a particular way. Bullshit. He caught the goddamn ball, and then he was down. And they were in field goal range. None of this is Sean McDermott's fault. And then these cocksuckers fucking fire him. This is ridiculous.
You're more heated than I am.
Well, it's shocking to me. I cannot believe this. I mean, for a Bills fan, you're kind of used to the bludgeoning. It's the horrific things that have happened over the years make what I've experienced to be nothing. Okay? And you've been to a Super Bowl. You know, we've had one or two good years, and now we're back to sucking tons of big cock.
God damn it, Campbell.
Yeah. So, motherfucker, I am just blown away at this. This is just shit.
It was shocking to wake up kind of, and you're just doing your stuff, and then all of a sudden it comes across the screen that Adam Schefter was like, McDermott's fired. And because then I'm always like, well, what's next? Like, who's coming in?
Well, and he's the type of coach that the players all love him, okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So now, no matter who they bring in, that's going to be very difficult to win the room. All right?
Yeah. No good, man.
Yeah.
It's no good.
This
no
is
good.
a horrible decision by them, and they're assholes. They are. Whoever that owner is a fucking dick.
Terry Pagula. Fuck you, Terry.
Is that a Terry with a Y or an I?
Terry with a Y.
Okay.
It's a dude.
Fuck
Back up,
me.
Terry.
Unbelievable. Back up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Jesus. Wow.
Yeah, no good, man. So I don't know. What am I gonna do now? Nothing.
Yeah, were you watching that game with your crew at that bar?
Yeah, we were down at Open Road Brewery. There was over 50 of us there, so it was pretty packed.
Yeah, the word has gotten out that the Bills fans go there. I can just imagine the fucks that were being screamed out in that place when that play happened. When the ref said, "Yeah, not only is it not a catch, it's an interception. Fuck you."
There was a lot of profanities being yelled.
Oh,
Yeah. A lot of fucks and we'll murder the ref in the parking lot.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
were there any black people there?
No.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good because they would have gotten beat up by the crazy white people.
It is Wayland.
Yeah, fuck me.
Yeah, we're all a bunch of whiteys. It's kind of weird. I'd like to think there's got to be some Bills fans who aren't white, but what do I know?
Maybe not here.
Not in Grand Rapids.
Yeah. Hey, I was going to ask you. Ben Glaze told me that you were having some issues getting your podcast to post the way it always has posted, like to all the various platforms. Did you ever get that fixed?
No, because I went over to Ben's house and I was having him help me, and he couldn't figure it out either. So I'm just like, fuck it. So I'm just posting everything to Patreon.
What is the platform? Is it Libsyn? What is it?
Oh, I was posting to SoundCloud.
Okay. Did you? Do they have a like a trouble ticket you could post or send along?
I don't. Ben and I were trying to figure it out. We couldn't do it. I mean, there might be stuff, and I don't know. Maybe if I talk with you about it, we could figure it out. But you know me, I also don't care.
They're just fucking your butt, is what they're doing. It's butt fucking.
No lube. No lube.
All right. I might have something for you. I'll talk to you about it off the show.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's great. I'm also fine. Like I said, everything's on Patreon. I just do free episodes over there too. So
I
whatever.
got you.
Yeah, all good, man.
All right, Stu. Sorry about this bullshit.
Yeah, whatever. I still got to go to work. So
Yeah.
Hey, can you continue fucking with people?
Oh,
Please do that. It gives me joy.
Oh, we've been on a roll on there. I say we like I've got a staff. It's just me. Come on. Yeah, that's been a good time. We had some racist fuck on there the other day.
Oh yeah, he was kind of saying dumb shit to me, and I'm like, that's all you got?
Yeah, he's
like, okay, whatever.
Those people are weird, really.
Yeah. Fucking weirdos.
Are you doing comedy anytime soon?
Yeah, I don't mean to brag, Eric, but I will be in Allegan on Saturday.
Oh wow! What's the what's the venue?
The Sherwood's Cove. It's a little dive bar there, and I will be. They have me closing the show, which means I'll be doing like a half hour or something like that. So.
Okay. So that's cool. And when is the date again? I'm sorry.
Saturday. This coming Saturday.
Okay. Outstanding. There was one more thing I was going to ask you, and it slipped my mind. Fuck me. Oh, are you still doing the TV show?
We did we filmed the pilot, and the lady she's doing it all. She's like acting, directing, editing. So I don't know when she'll have it complete. She said she'd have it done by this month, so we'll figure it out.
All right. Let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know, man. It was fun.
All right, buddy.
All right, brother. Keep at it.
Talk to you. See ya.
See you, man. Goodbye.
Yeah, as this story unfolded today about this poor slob coach, fuck me. Frank Caliendo interrupts as Ian Rappaport's segment on NFL Network as Adam Schefter. I don't know if this has anything to do with Sean McDermott. It might. I don't know.
Apparently, we have our first crossover of 2026. I believe fake Adam Schefter is here right now, live on NFL Network. Is that true? Take it away, fake Adam Schefter.
According to my sources, at this particular time, it appears that there is a fake crossover. And not only is Ian Rappaport reporting, he's 100% Rappaporting. And that was the end joke. And it got a bad laugh.
No, it was good. It was good. Well done. Round of applause.
I don't think Adam Schefter is worth doing an impression of. I don't think enough people know how he talks. Anyway, they reported that he is done. Sean McDermott done. So in the games over the weekend, the Rams and the Bears, that was ridiculous. It went to overtime, and the Bears fall 20-17 in Chicago. Oh, those fans, holy shit. Not only do they have to sit in the fucking freezing cold and the snow, but their team loses. Matthew Stafford and the Rams now go to the NFC Championship game, and they might win the whole damn thing. What with their two receivers, Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams, and Matthew Stafford, though he's like 56 years old, playing like he's 26 years old. The Rams are fucking great. The Texans, C.J. Stroud, the quarterback, was an absolute pile of shit. He threw 4 interceptions in the first half alone, and the Patriots advanced to the AFC Championship game, beating the Texans 28-16. We already talked about the Bills and the Broncos, so now you got the Patriots and the Broncos in the AFC Championship game. Bo Nix, the quarterback for the Broncos, and I don't even know who the fucking quarterback is for the Patriots. What's his name? Jason Mack? Mac Davis. The 49ers fall. They get the shit kicked out of them by the Seahawks in Seattle. 49ers had gone as far as they can. The whole team's injured. So now the Seahawks advance to the NFC Championship game. You got the Rams and the Seahawks. I think that is going to be in Seattle. That will be a tough game for the Rams to win, but I think that they can pull it out. And then you've got the Broncos and the Patriots. I have no idea where that game is being played. But I think this is shaping up to be a pile of shit Super Bowl that no one gives a fuck about. I mean, when you just look at the 8 teams that are there, you've got Caleb Williams as quarterback for the Bears. He's out now. But also Brock Purdy, snooze. Sam Darnold, I'm bored. Bo Nix, who gives a fuck? Josh Allen, he's crying. Patriots, I don't know who the quarterback is. Texans, CJ Stroud sucks. You know, equally bad for Bills fans, you've got your quarterback standing in front of the world crying like a bitch. As Rich points out to me, no, Easy, you're getting it wrong. Bo Nix is out. He broke a bone in his ankle. All right, so I don't even know who the loser backup is. Jeremy in Kalamazoo says the Patriots dynasty is back. No, it isn't. Megan says he broke his that bone on the last play. Chris says about Josh Allen crying, I think he knew Sean McDermott was getting shit canned, and he has been on the hot seat for a while. I don't get that. I don't get how coaches are on the hot seat when they're fucking great. You know who should be worried about that? Dan Campbell, who, 2 years prior to this year, everybody was high on him with the support of Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator. But that guy leaves. The Lions go in the shitter, and then the Bears are now the winners. And then the Lions don't even make the playoffs. I think that if he fucks it up next year and they go full on same old Lions and go 2-15, that dude's getting fired. My God. Folks, this is what's on everybody's mind right now, in addition to whether Josh is going to be okay in the hospital. The Easy Stale Beer and Cold Wings Defector hoodie. Now, this is the green one. Every single one of these color schemes works with the logo. You've got the Eric Zane Show logo at the top with my beautiful face. That is above the oval Stale Beer and Cold Wings logo, which could mean anything. And then the big, bold, red defector stamp, suggesting that you've defected over to my show and left the boredom and the bullshit. Thus, a defection. The green is fantastic. The black, my God, everything pops. I like the maroon or the burgundy. Oh, my God. This is white or cream. You know I love cream. Navy, beautiful. Colony blue, which is like a powder blue. That works for guy or girl, I think. Some colors are girly, but I think all of these work for both genders. Vintage heather is a lot of people's favorite. And then charcoal heather also works. You can get these in any size when you go to the link, which I will share with you right now in the video chat on Twitch. And if you want it, you can go to ericzaneshow.com, click merch, and then click on any of my logo designs. And if you want to get after getting a piece of a hoodie, you have to scroll down in order to see that. Because when you click on the logo, it'll take you to the T-shirt. But then you have to scroll down, all right? And you could get the T-shirt. I think all of this stuff is shit. Like, nobody's going to buy the bag. Only a dick would buy that bag. The shorts, I don't know. The hat, maybe. The kid's T-shirt, I guess. The socks, come on now. The coffee mug, I think, is awesome. You can get the coffee mug for $18. It makes a great gift. Only one color available on the coffee mug. All of that is available at ericzaneshow.com. Click merch, and you are off and running. Want to say hello to a few of my sponsors that help make this show possible. I have a workplace radio staff meeting to get to after this. As always, thank you to Irvine's Auto Repair, Grand Rapids Hybrid and EV. Great place to get the vehicle repaired. They're helping me out fixing the 2015 Civic Hybrid that is getting repaired. And then I will buy that off of my daughter. You're like, didn't you give her that car? Yeah, I did. So I'm buying it back. ervines.com. That's ervines.com. They're in the middle of Grand Rapids, Michigan. They can help you out. Call them at 616-532-6600. They work on cars, they work on EVs, and they work on hybrids. They will not work on your diesel truck with a Duramax engine and or Allison transmission. That work needs to go to Zeeland, Michigan, to another sponsor, Merchant Automotive. Online at merchant-automotive.com. If your diesel truck with a Duramax engine or an Allison transmission needs to be looked at, maybe something's wrong with it, maybe you need an upgrade on it, you're going to reach out to Merchant Automotive in Zeeland, Michigan. Merchant-automotive.com. You can also shop online. Hundreds of thousands of people follow them on Facebook right now and buy their products online that they manufacture right there at the shop to help improve the performance for your truck. Literally thousands of kits that you can install on your own, DIY style. You can do that by checking out what they sell at merchant-automotive.com. Rebecca says, my car is at Irvine's right now. Yeah, Jackie's taking the Civic over there, and they'll give her a loaner car. Folks, that is my time for hour one. The rest of the show will be right after I get done with this staff meeting.